All right, family. Black Power is the truth hour with General Cyrus Seti. Kick back. Get your mind ready for some information that's guaranteed to be heavy. That's right, family. This Sunday is going down. Creatures from the Caucasus live stream. Y'all already know what it is. One of the most prolific presentations of all time. You got to be suited and booted. You got to be suited and booted. You can't come in there with your house shoes on. You see, cannot come in there with your house shoes on. You ain't gonna make it. You see, you're not gonna make it. But if you come in there with your Timberlands on, you come in there with them steel toe boots on, you're gonna be all right. You see what I'm saying? You could take them hits. You see what I'm saying? And real talk. And so we want you in the house. The link is right down in there in the video description. I don't know why. If it's not, it's in the chat. Click that link, generalseti.ticketleap.com. generalseti.ticketleap.com. The links is on all the platforms. You can click that link and have access. The very next Sunday, we'll be putting out some promoting Freemasonry Exposed, a shocking revelation. All powerful. All powerful. I can say that. That, these lectures then grew tremendously, and they are unmerciful with facts, overabundance of facts that cannot be disputed. So I want you in the house. If you're of wisdom and knowledge, if you are a member of the Cyrus Seti YouTube page, 3rd tier, 4th tier, you get these live streams free. If you're a part of my Patreon, General Seti Patreon, if you're in the 3rd and 4th tier, you get these lectures free, plus other videos and presentations, behind the scene footage. You get all that. So make sure that you benefit by becoming a member, becoming a patron. That's right. Ring the alarm, KingSeti.com, online marketplace, official General Cyrus Seti DVD lectures, t-shirts, tank tops, hoodies, African and Kemetic jewelry, holistic tonics and remedies, home decor, accessories for every room in the house. Got a hell of a 2023 t-shirt, tank top catalog, tank tops for the sisters, t-shirts for the kings and queens. We got tank tops for the brothers too. You see what I'm saying? So we got a hell of a lineup. We got the coffee mugs for you too. I know you want to sip your green juices and your carrot juice and all that. We got you on that too. We got the tote bags. Put your computers in, your laptops, your tablets, your cell phones and all that. African and Kemetic jewelry. We got a lot of powerful and fly jewelry for the family. Get on over there. And at this time, we got 25% off. We got 25% off your selected products at this time, so you can come over, find you something nice, and get a discount too. That's a win-win situation. Seti University, pull the fire alarm, generalseti.com. Seti University, over 1,000 video presentations on African history, heritage, spirituality, nation building, mental warfare, advanced African academics developing the Black nation, one lesson at a time to complete. General Cyrus Seti website. We got a lot of libraries and catalogs. We got the Olmec. We got the Hindu Kush. We got the Illuminati occult. We got the ancient Egyptian. We got the Neanderthal. We got it all, family. So we want you to get over there, take a look. There's binging on Black Power, the Black Netflix. You can most definitely, you understand what I'm saying? Just a world of nothing but knowledge and wisdom that you can't find no other place. GeneralSeti.com, Seti University. General Seti popping on Patreon. BPC making noise. We never come. Exclusive live stream. Too hot to handle on YouTube, but just so exclusive, we give it to our family on Patreon. We got the 4-part series right now. Powerful. We going live this evening, right after this. You know what I'm saying? I'm going right on to Patreon. And so we right now we got the 4-part series on Uncle Tom, or Uncle Clarence Thomas. You see what I'm saying? We got his connection with the Jesuits, the Skull and Bones, Bohemian Grove, We also got his connection with a Nazi sympathizer. We got the Champollion and the false teachers. And so don't worry, family. I'm gonna be on Patreon real heavy tonight. I want you in the house. You see, I want you in the house because it's gonna be a powerful, powerful evening tonight. You see, make sure you subscribe to all my YouTube channels. King Seti, General Seti, Sarasun Seti, rock that notification bell. Get a video a thumbs up, like it because you love it, share it with your family and friends, and comment. Just don't say nothing stupid because I will ban your ass. And I want to say that I appreciate all donations to the from the family out there. The link at the top. If if you're in the chat, you can drop it in, but the link is at the top also. If you feel like the general is putting in such a hell of a work that you say, you know what, I'm gonna donate to the general. Okay, and we appreciate that. And so this evening we're gonna be talking about top Chinese diplomat tells Japanese and South Koreans you will never be white. And he came out the bag on their ass with that. Yeah, he came all the way out the bag on their ass with that one. Where's that presentation at? Yeah. Yeah, he say, let me let y'all know something real quick. There you go, right there. There you go, right there. Listen, Chinese top-ranking diplomat told Japan and South Korea their people can dye their hair blonde and make their noses sharper, but that they'll never become Westerners. Urged them to work with Beijing instead. Yeah, so they playing the race card on their ass. Nah, like, you know what I'm saying? You can fry your nose, and you understand what I'm. You can put all the blonde hair in your head. You see what I'm saying? You can thank you you can thank you the Backstreet Boys and shit. Yeah, you can thank you the Backstreet Boys and all that. Yeah, you'll never be white. That's what he done told them. China's top diplomat, Wang Yi, reminded Japanese and South Koreans of their ethnicity. Yeah, he came on out the bag with that. He came on out with the Joker. He like, yeah, y'all motherfuckers want to go against, you want to go against us. Yeah, but goddamn it, we are the same ethnicity. You see, he said that you will never become Westerners. I said white, because there you might as well go on and say what it is. Calling for closer cooperation between the nations. We have to know where our roots are, Wang said at an annual forum on international relations. Yeah, that motherfucker act like he done been to. Yeah, he trying to play the black power card. He trying to play the Chinese power card. You see, off of the black power card. You see, China's highest ranking diplomat urged Japan and South Korea to cooperate more closely with Beijing, saying they can change their looks, but they will never become Westerners. I wonder if niggas hear that. You see, I wonder if niggas hear that. You better, that's from a powerful nation now. Yeah, that's from a powerful nation. Yeah, they saying, he coming out like he trying to be, you know what I'm saying, on some conscious shit for Chinese. Chinese trying to open up them a conscious community for Chinese. Yeah, like, yeah, you'll never be white. Yeah. And so he said it doesn't matter how much you dye your hair blonde, how sharp you make your nose, you will never become Europeans or Americans. You will never become Westerners. He said you have to know where your roots are. Most European and Americans aren't able to tell Chinese, Japanese, or Korean people apart, Wayne added. You see? He said most Europeans and Americans can't tell you apart. Wayne, who was speaking at the annual International Forum of Trilateral Cooperation, said the three nations should raise a clear signal that they want to work together, adding that they should resist a Cold War mentality and push back against bullying, and hegemony, whatever they call it, hegemony. You see what I'm saying? And so the diplomats' comments come amid rocky U.S.-China relations. And I believe they try to act like, and pull it back. I believe the Chinese government tried to pull it back. You see, we'll look into that, but I believe they tried to pull it back. But that's how you got to come. Yeah, that motherfucker came straight up the middle. He bust straight through the front, the line. He bust straight through, and all you seeing was goddamn offensive linemen just flying all over the place. That's how you got to bust through. So he came with that card. Even though, that, but that's just like some niggas in Africa that been beating on Africans and shit and say we should all come. Yeah, but you can't say that after you kick my ass and jump. See, that's where the problem with the Chinese. I'm not trying to put, you know what I'm saying, but this is the predicament they in. Yeah, they want to say it after they didn't kick, and you talking about the Japanese, and you talking about the Japanese was very brutal. You understand what I'm saying? On. That don't mean you can't work together. But why wasn't you talking all this goddamn unity while you was, committing genocide on me? Yeah, you was committing genocide on me. You didn't know nothing about we all the same. You understand what I'm saying? Not a white man ready to jump on you and cut you off from you. Nah, yeah. Now we together. That's right. America did America dropped 2 atomic bombs on there, but Japan had punished the goddamn white man. Yeah, he had punished the Japanese, had punished the white man. Yeah, they flew in there on their ass. They flew in there at Pearl Harbor. Yeah, so that was, that's how it go. One, you're gonna trade blows and shit. You understand what I'm saying? And let the best man win. You see? Yeah. Let the best man win. But and so you see that it's getting down to where they playing that race card on their ass. You see? It says that diplomats' comments come amid rocky U.S.-China relations over Taiwan, chip restrictions, and accusations of Beijing spying on the U.S. with a balloon. Tensions continue to sour in June as President Joe Biden called Chinese leader Xi Jinping a dictator, as State Secretary Antony Blinken visited Beijing to ease the relationship between both nations. South Korea and Japan, close U.S. allies, have recently publicly aligned with Washington on several hot-button issues, releasing joint statements with the White House on Taiwan in the last 2 years. Both nations have also conducted high-profile military drills with the U.S. this year. And so, but I heard, now let me see, because I heard they tried to pull that back. I heard they tried to pull that back. It don't make no difference whether they pull it back or not. He said what needed to be said. Let me see if I can get it. Let me see if I heard they tried to pull it back. No, let me see. It says China rejects criticism after top diplomat tells Japan, South Korea. And so what did they say? They backed that shit up. I thought they ain't pull it back. China has reportedly dismissed critical opinions over comments made by a top diplomat who invited Japan and South Korea to an apparent all-Asian alliance. You see, Wang Yi, former minister of a former foreign minister and current head of the Chinese Communist Party's Foreign Affairs Commission, urged Tokyo and Seoul to join Beijing in revitalizing Asia at an annual trilateral event on Wednesday. However, this invitation reportedly came with racially charged assumptions, such as the Americans and Europeans cannot tell Chinese, Japanese, Korean visitors apart. And so he said Americans take all visitors from China, Seoul, and Japan as Asian. They cannot tell the difference, and it's the same in Europe. No matter how yellow you dye your hair or how sharp you make your nose, you will never turn into a European or an American. You will never turn into a Westerner. How critics respond. Wang Yi's comments immediately sparked outrage. Among those who voiced dissent was Bonnie Glasser, who serves as managing director of the Indo-Pacific program of the U.S. German Marshall Fund. We don't give a goddamn. We just listening to what's going on. This message will not land well with Japan and South Korea. Does Wang Yi really think that national interests are less important than appearance? Glasser tweeted. Jeff M. Smith, director of the Asian Studies Center at U.S. think tank, the Heritage Foundation, also slammed the Chinese diplomat statement. He said the irony of Chinese Foreign Minister Wang Yi telling Japanese and Korean, you can never become American. Is the Japanese and Koreans becoming, is that the Japanese and Koreans become Americans every day? They're part of the fabric of America. What they can't become is Chinese, tone deaf again. You see? And so that's his hit back. He's saying they letting the Japanese come and the South Koreans come over here every day. You see, that's his reaction. But I see the Chinese came with that race card. But see, the thing is, you can't be the one. It'd be something. Say, for instance, if African people in a nation in Africa played that part, maybe if it was Ghana or some nation that didn't have the stains of genocide and and brutality. It's almost like the goddamn the Islamic motherfuckers in Africa that been committing genocide on the people, saying we need to. No, you should have been thinking about that before you was attacking us and shit and doing all of that. Now we don't want to fuck with you. And so that's really where China, and that's almost in despair. It looked that looked like a move of despair to me. Yeah. They feuding. Yeah, they feuding, but that's just like a move of despair to me. But I wanted to show you, you know what I'm saying, that they gonna play that race card, and a lot of people gonna play it. You understand what I'm saying? And at some point in time, I think that history, even though harsh as history is, if African people is sincere and motherfuckers take a step back from the brutality on one another, and it come some space where there's peace and prosperity and so on and so forth. I think that Uh, maybe, you can play that card. I don't think China, because China been being a big bully. You see what I'm saying? And many of them know because they've been kicking each other's ass. They're just like them Slavic motherfuckers. Ukraine and goddamn Russia and shit. They don't trust one another, even though they are the same blood. They don't trust one another. See, that's some shit that people don't, a lot of people say the white man don't beef. That's a goddamn lie. They do beef. You see what I'm saying? They beef like a motherfucker. We always talking about what white people. No, they just do it on a grander scale. Niggas is, white people's is serial killers. Niggas is serial killers, like serial cornflake killers. You see what I'm saying? They kill on a greater scale, on a grander scale. For they kill for power. Niggas kill for crack and goddamn petty thieves and petty killers. You see what I'm saying? They don't kill for no cause. And I'm not advocating anybody killing. I'm just saying. You know what I'm saying? This is where, but don't say that white people don't beef because they beef like a motherfucker. Asians beef. You see what I'm saying? That's right. India and Pakistan. They ain't no different in them. The only difference is the religion. You see, the Pakistanis is Muslims and the Indians is Hindus. You see, that's the only difference in them. You see, and so, but there's been so much brutality that then went on for so many years, and maybe still there's room that people could come together even after long ages, because how long are you gonna carry it on, huh? Yeah, yeah, yeah. So and so yeah, so how long can you carry it on? At some point in time, even based on what has happened previous, if you got if it can be peace, a lasting peace, a sincere peace, then I believe races should move toward, because I feel that Africa, but you got to own up to what you done. You got to own up to what you done. You can't just get away with genocide and brutality and shit. You know what I'm saying? People got to be, for sure that, and because there has been, retribution in some form of fashion. You know what I'm saying? It must be. You know what I'm saying? Or reparation, or, I say retribution and shit, but I believe that very well still may be the word that is needed. Because a lot of people ain't just going, if you didn't kill the whole lot of people, they ain't going to just let you say you sorry. You see what I'm saying? You got to hand it over. You got to hand those over who headed and was the head of, the operation of genocide. That's what happened during the Nazis' time. They had to hand them Nazis over. That's exactly what they had to do. You see what I'm saying? And so that very well may, but in this point, making this point, many of the people that committed those atrocities are dead. You see, they're dead. Yeah, Britain and France, yeah, they do. They hate one another. They do. They didn't have great wars. Matter of fact, France sided with the American white man against the British. You see, sided and came, and that's why France is always, you supposed to ride with us. We the motherfuckers came over here to help your ass. You see, when they was about to, you wouldn't even been, you wouldn't even been a nation. But I don't know how much they played, but they were allies, and they were allies with the American white man when he fought the British. I don't know if they were the key factor on why they won, but the French is always bringing that up. But United States say, well, goddamn it, when Hitler had come in there, we came over there to get Hitler off your ass. You see what I'm saying? And so I mean that's fair enough. You know what I'm saying? That's fair enough. And so, but There's always beefing. But the fact is, I just wanted to show you that, they playing that race card. You see what I'm saying? They ain't gonna look out for you. They ain't gonna look out for you. If we go to war, I'm gonna have to bomb your ass. And he ain't gonna give a goddamn. He ain't gonna give a goddamn if I bomb you. You understand? He just using your ass for cannon fire. Yeah, he just using your ass, for cannon fire. So you go right on ahead. Is that what you want? We can build an alliance over here and we can sidestep him. And that's critical. That's critical. You know what I'm saying? If they flip on the U.S. like that. I don't think that's what they're gonna do, but you never know. It's a possibility. It's a possibility. I don't think that the Japanese want to stay subservient to the United States. I don't think South Korea want to stay subservient, but they benefiting. They benefiting. They, you know what I'm saying? Look at where South Korea is at. They didn't build, they didn't build South Korea. I mean, before the United States went in there, they wasn't like what they is today. Yeah, they like one of the most powerful economies on the goddamn planet today. So they have benefited with, and you look at North Korea, yeah, but they was with China, but China ain't built North Korea up. They ain't built North Korea up. They got some nuclear weapons, but they over there struggling. You see, so what benefit has North Korea got from China? You look at that. You have to look at that. What benefit? But you can see, how to, because he's crafty and making sure that he give you things. Certain of them nations that he conquered, he gives them, extras, to make sure that they living real good. Yeah, they got to, they got to, they living real good. And so they ain't going to want to get cut off. They ain't going to want to get cut off from that. And and so regardless, they're going to be subservient because China ain't going to look at them as no equal. That's why they beasting on their ass down there in that South China Sea, even though all them nations is, you say Matula Shakur passed away? Wow. He passed away, huh? Damn, that's crazy. I had to go check on that. Well, you know what? May the ancestors receiving. You know what I'm saying? I had to go and check on that. I do. Yeah. I most definitely, as soon as I get off of here, I'm gonna go check on Matula, then pass. Ain't that something? Behind enemy lines. Yeah, I got to go check on that one as soon as I get up off of here. But family, we be wise, because I brought this only to show you that, you know what I'm saying, you have to stick with your own. And I'm showing you here that, I'm just showing you here that even mighty nations, they know, you know what I'm saying, what this is all about. So we want to keep mindful that it's about, our people first and foremost, not only first and foremost, only black, only black people. Yeah, no, Matula is, he was, I got to go check on him. Yeah. Yep. I got to go and check. I got to go do this research and see, you know what I'm saying, that the brother didn't pass. And they fought to try to get him out of there and shit, you know what I'm saying? But I most definitely, I'll get back with y'all, and once I get the information, we will most definitely come back and celebrate the life of Matula Shakur. You see what I'm saying? So family, this is General Cyrus said, he's saying, hey, arm yourself with knowledge, bang on that wicked ass beast daily. Liberation through African education and confrontation. Black Power.